Hello all, hope you is goo. Welcome back to EU4 and Switzerland. So I just noticed after I finished recording last episode that I didn't actually use my diplomats for anything. So I've put them in target neighbours. They're just gonna passively help. Like they should have done the entire damn time. France are just dealing with Bavaria and Austria and everyone down there. Maybe I should just go help. I can start to slowly peel my units away from each other. Despite the massive differences in the amount of nations in this war, we actually made the unit gap. We actually closed the gap. So everyone's super exhausted already, which is really nice. I mean, they're super exhausted, not my units. Let's bring this is level 3. The Flemish company have enough, so let's bring the Swiss Home Guard down into Cremona and we'll head towards Mantua, and then I need to kick Austria out of Ferrara. Okay, and I just still don't think that they're gonna really reinforce anything. Rebels won over in Burgundy. I don't think that matters. I'm actually not planning on taking any Burgundian land here, funny enough. And because everybody gets in within a day of each other, none of the other nations around are going, oh, there's an opening here for me to go and reinforce this battle. Nope, they're just get out, get away. If I had more days between each of the reinforcements, there would be an issue. But I don't, so there isn't. Next is Ferrara. I'll wait for the month tick. Look at all the Merc manpower pools as well. Absolutely just pulling through. And that is a France going into Ferrara, so let's back them up. For even more destruction. My war exhaustion is high. Yeah, probably something to do with having to fight battle after battle to take on 4 to 5 times the amount of troops my team have. So Siena's in this war naturally. Let's maybe start working on them as well. We can start to push against the tide here. What if I leave 2 here? Right, so they've got 1 and 2 siege. They've got 2 siege here. Yeah, this is okay. We'll take on some more provinces. Brigands are sieged, meaning I can now work on Augsburg. You have 1k troops. Well, if I sit on their province, will they just leave? Maybe. Yup. Let's get a diplomat ready. Also, I can take another papacy bonus. Let's just really put the hurt in. Extra morale of armies, yeah. I haven't even had that modifier floating around for this war, and we've absolutely been dominating. It's disgusting, quite frankly. Right, Bavaria, I'm standing on your capital. I need to siege it for you to peace out though. You're a little less willing. Let's also go help the French here. I'm also at max paper mana. Let's spend some. And I'm over and above my gov cap by quite some way here. I shouldn't be expanding this much. I should not be expanding this much. This is actually going to super hurt. Okay, there's 20k here. Not the full force of my army. Let's maybe wait to finish off the Bavarian capital. Then we'll pull in. Bavaria's units will be out from that siege. And then I'll have enough units to push in. Good thing I'm such a defensive country. If I wasn't as tightly knit as what I am, we'd have issues. What I'm also trying to say is it's a good thing that I didn't have to build any of these forts. Also, I'm only losing 4 ducats a month now, despite being 13 units over my force limit. That's pretty good. We'll take money, take war reps. I get quite a bit of a proportion of that money. Look at that, almost half. I was having more contribution than France, and then they've been getting involved in more fights. So I need to push back. Siena are the last nation that can be pieced out manually. Everyone else is either a PU of Austria or they're in the coalition. Whichever one of the two it is for each relative nation, I don't really care. All that matters is that I can push back. I'm not going to repay my loans just yet. But let's push into Cuneo. France should push in with me. Yeah, that will stop any advancements from here. Excellent. Let's grab trade efficiency. And then next year I should be able to afford admin 10. For now, let's just grab a little bit of base tax. What France doing? You're crazy, man. Like, yeah, sure we'll win, but like, really? They're just trying to get contribution up, aren't they? Like, come on. Let's go to Vienne. Looks like I have to go around anyway, thanks to courtesy of Trent. So I may as well just go to Vienne if we're going to take that route. Like, just go for the capital. And let's make the ruler admin base one. I'll need to shuffle more rulers around now to gain back my... Ooh, I definitely don't want a naive enthusiast anyway. So that's being replaced. Come hell or high water. Even though not high water, because this is a pseudo Switzerlake fun meme thing, if I'm honest. Don't think about it too hard. France, you better give me possession of Intal. You don't even want it, my guy. Good. That also stops Austria from benefiting from the province during this war. Firenze is sieged, so Siena will give me money. War reps. Not quite war reps as well. Give me money. We'll deal with you later. I should have asked them to annul alliance with Austria. But I think this war has proven that I'm not too worried. I don't need to worry too much about Austria. I think even without France, I don't need to worry after this war. They're helping me with this coalition stuff, but take out the extra members of the coalition, I can 1-for-1 Austria. I believe. Do I want to put that to the test? Ask me again later. And signs point to no. But I'm sure you get what I'm saying. Like, it's not as bad as it looks. They're all heading into Ferrara, meaning I'm going to push around to Mantua. Easy wipe. Or, you know, easy win. Then we push together into Ferrara. Considering how many units France has, that should be easy. Also, it was actually a wipe. Come on, France. Come to Ferrara with me. We're continuing this adventure together, brother. And yeah, I can take a lot from Austria. Bresgau, Sundgau, Modena, Intal, Eshtal. Might just take Brigenz for the hell of it. 269 paper mana. Remember, I do really need to put the hurt into France. No, into Austria. So I think something like that will do. That deals with enough provinces. Do I leave Brigenz though? And just take like Oberkanton, maybe? And like Gauze? I'd do that. That's what I would do. Look at the coalition list. I mean, that's so worth it. That's so humorously worth it. I also forgot to join them in Modena. Oh well. In we go. I think I am going to do that peace deal as I proposed. Funnily enough here. I just need to siege Vienna to make it happen. I also need to hold on for my admin tech for just a second here. If I'm going to take this peace deal, I need to be able to core. I can't take Tech 10 and still have the paper mana to core right now. I'll have, even if I need to sit at max paper mana for a month or two here, I don't mind too much. You have been absolutely destroyed, Austria. Get out of here. That's nice. That's real nice. Okay. Let's core everything. Remember, everyone's going to join a coalition because I'm way over my gov cap. Okay. That was a really good war. That was a really, really good war. And well taken. Good stuff, France. Continue to be my ally, please. Couple more wars and I can get out of the Empire. In theory. Bunch of people are no longer a valid rival. Nitra now hate me. I can try and fix that. Let's at least get somebody not in my coalition. Mines has joined the coalition. Yeah, you'll all join. I really don't mind. It's expected at this point. But hey, I've got the gold mine. I've got all the way up to Unterkarten as a fort. Lübeck, Brunswick, Trier, Nassau, Baden, Venice, Saxony. Hey guys, remember when you all left the coalition? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Austria wants to be big and scary and asked me to leave their coalition, to give me back their land. Absolutely hell no. The next plan is to fight someone like maybe not Württemberg. Maybe I'll just do Austria again. But yeah, I definitely need to be a little bit on the call it situation. I'm losing quite a bit of money as well because my advisor costs will go up because I'm over my gov cap. Yeah, advisor cost was 36%. Plus 9 from over force limit. I need to drop my... If you couldn't tell, I'm not really bothering with my coalition notifications that keep popping up. They're nothing more than a distraction at this point. Remember, you can't really move the army maintenance slider with Mercs. It does absolutely nothing. I can disband some Mercs, but I refuse to on premise that they'll proc that coalition that they're forming. The plan will be to take more land from Austria to fix the problem. Take more land to fix the problem of everyone joining the coalition. Insert the meme of the guy doing the thinky with his head, with a caption similar to something like, everybody joining your coalition, remove them from the coalition by taking them out. Get bigger than the coalition, and the coalition won't hurt you. One of those phrases. I quite like the last one though. Take out the coalition. Sorry, get bigger than the coalition can't get bigger than you. I don't know, there's something in there. So yeah, we'll core up, we're all good. Of course there's going to be separatists everywhere, I don't mind. Let's go sit in, save for Calquier. Brandenburg joined the coalition. Strasbourg has joined the coalition. Even Poland's got aggressive expansion with me now. Nitra joined the coalition. Ah, it's AE that will all burn off at some point. But yeah, I could now just, partly thanks to all the people that Austria have under their belt, such as, well, not just themselves, but all the Bohemian land, all the Burgundian land, I can take loads more provinces courtesy of them. Siena, I forgot to make them annul their alliance with Austria. That is a-okay. Gower has joined a coalition. Whatever you say, bud. Whatever you say. So now, let's push for more culture conversions, maybe. Just a couple. I do need to claw back some of this money. Oh. I'm now at plus half a ducat a month. I don't know what I did, but apparently something happened. The extra year of tax modifier, maybe? Ah, whatever. Hamburgers joined a coalition? Yeah. It is what it is. Let's grab corruption loan. Try and remove some loans. I can also afford maybe a courthouse. And the Protestant Reformation has triggered. You know what that means? You cannot oh, I'm defender of the damn Catholic faith. Ah. Sheesh. Someone else take it away from me. I wish I could renounce my defender status. That was a mistake. Oh, we could stay Catholic. If I can get stuff like Defender of the Faith bonuses and the papal blessings, it should be fine. I'll work it out. Maybe I also just take a golden era. Ah, let's maybe wait. But Bosnia want to be an ally? Why? They just want to not be eaten by the Ottomans. That won't save you. Just as an FYI. So, let's continue to spy on... Oh, let's not continue, but let's begin spying on Austria. Someone else really needs to take my stuff. Unlawful Imperial Territory -8. That could be the one. That could be the one. Come on, someone with high prestige. Come and swoop in and take my defender status. I don't want it. I rescind my Catholic something or others. You know what? I think now's the time to maybe mothball the forts. Got a little bit of time before... Oh. So because I didn't ally them, they decided that if I can't be with them, I'd end up having to be against them. I mean, sure, I can get behind the logic, quite honestly. Like, I'm not complaining. All I have to do is put a diplomat back in, and there'd be tickety-boo. I also think this is going to have to be... drill and chill until the Austrian truce here. So the plan would be to move up north, take Austrian land into Bohemian land to border Poland, to work through Poland, to work through Lithuania, to work through Muscovy. To go out this way, maybe. Remember when I said I was going to not take admin ideas and such this campaign? Well, if I'm going to blob that hard, I need admin ideas. But no, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Let's put admin focus on. I do want infrastructure here next. Then I'm not going to take the Merc problems. I will lose tradition and professionalism before that happens. And again, it was modifiers only for a little bit of time, and I'm not going to be in too many wars. Whereas the professionalism loss is permanent, as is the army tradition loss. Ah, whatever. We're fine, right? So anyway, next up should be infrastructure, as mentioned. I like the little Merc discipline, and we'll get free court policy. Then I imagine it'll be economic after that. The weights and measures with plutocratic is pretty cool. Ah yes, Pluto's on the menu soon as well. So maybe infrastructure, economic, plutocratic, trade, defensive. Oh, I don't know. I just want all the ideas at once, you know what I mean? I think we all get into that stage, right? Where it's like, you want all of your ideas, but you're not sure about the order. So you just want them all at once. Or is that just me? Gain some excess money. I also have the majority of the Tyrol state, which I'm actually going to statify. I know it's a bit psychotic to continue to increase my gov cap when I'm already so far over, but hear me out, the gold is worth it. All I need to do is reduce autonomy. The minimum is not 50%, you need the tick of the month. Here we go. Reduce the autonomy in all these provinces. For some reason this is 50. Because for some reason I can't reduce the autonomy in this province. I should have had all the... Yeah, I've got... I statified it. So what's up with that? Oh, whatever. I'm probably missing something. As for religion, there's 1, 2, 3 centres of Reformation. Damn, so I wouldn't be able to get any centres. I might have to stay Catholic. Which, if that's the case, I might come back and take lands for the church later. For now, the next idea, I wanted it to be superiority of the state, but I think I need it to be administrative divisions. Despite the fact this is one of them times I could take superiority of the state. I think I take administrative divisions now, then I could swap it out later maybe? We'll see. But I definitely need the gov cap. That much is very true. I'm absolutely blasting through government reforms at the moment, which is rather helpful. Trent. Allied with Augsburg, the Papal State, and Scilly. So I could just attack Trent and take them. So I should be dealing with people that I can get truces with to get rid of the aggressive expansion situation. I wanted to declare war on Siena. Austria would join. They're only a little bit in debt. It's not by much. So yeah, I think I just need to fabricate on Trent, honestly. Yeah. Plan is to wait until a truce is up that I can act upon. I do also border Scilly. I can go out through Scilly, Croatia, and then into Bosnia, and then I'm in like the Balkans. Let's get rid of you, your improved relations. You're a naive enthusiast. Can't be having that. Righteous. Half a yearly Republican tradition. Annually. Yes, please. And yeah, I'm sticking a 4 on my gold. Damn right I am. Bavaria are allied with Austria. Okay. So they didn't join because coalition, they joined because they like Austria. Fine. See, I could also just release Styria. But I'd rather keep the provinces for myself. Finally, they're letting me reduce autonomy in Lienz. Good stuff. And my gold is what's reducing all my positive balance right now. Good. I'll be chomping it up even higher soon enough. So it will be infrastructure and then economic, I think. Just makes sense. Let's not pay for it out the nose, actually. I'll wait for it to come down a little bit in cost. So I then have more paper mana to put back into getting the policies quicker. That makes sense in my head. I'm sure you can get my intentions. Let's send this into, say, Intal. There's going to be Austrian separatists around here somewhere. Let's not forget about the Alsace and the Baden states. Note that I do need 10 provinces in the Swabia region to fulfill a mission. Expand the Confederacy. Gives me national unrest and autonomy change for a bit. I said last time it was a fairly anticlimactic mission, but whatever. I will be leaving the Empire at some point. Don't worry, that's still on the table. I'm not ignoring that plan, it just has to be delayed. Right, excess gov cap. So I'm now way under. Then, let's put the dev cost on. Go up to, you know what, let's use mill there. Good stuff. We're at 10 dev on the gold now. For a nice big chunk of income. Can I maybe get a... No, they don't exist. I want a Master of the Mint, was where the statement was going, by the way. So yeah, courtesy of my probably higher than expected reform progress total, I'm now way under. In fact, I've only got like 5 more to go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6 more to go. Sorry. I'm being a derp. It's late at night. Not an excuse, but just pointing it out. War taxes cost minus 50% would synergize with my Merc ideas to give me minus 100. I could permanently have on war taxes for free. Yeah, there's also a wonder in Japan. I mean, that's in Japan. I wouldn't make use of it. I think the plan would be take Empower the Burghers or Embrace Economic Theory. It's Embrace Economic Theory. Yearly inflation reduction plus 0.2. I think that's pretty much self-explanatory, given my gold situation. I don't even have Hont yet. Or as it's currently called, Nitra. Nitra. Pick your poison. So this is looking pretty good. I'm glad I did the aggressive push on Austria here. It's going to be very beneficial. And again, I'll wait for the admin tech to come down. But this needs to be the end of this episode because I've just noticed the timer. Yeah. We'll end things off here. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.